In this video, we're going to talk about the slope of a line. The slope of a line is the slant or steepness of a line. We use the letter M to represent the slope. You guys know it better as rise over run. Well, the rise is a change in y, and the run is referred to as the change of x. This is saying delta y over delta x, and that means change in y over change in x. All right, so let's determine the slope for the given lines below. So I'm going to use these two ordered pairs here to do that. I'm going to start with this point, so change in y, so I need to go up 5. Because I'm going up 5, that'll be positive, and I go to the right 2. Because I'm going to the right 2, that is positive. So here my slope is 5, 2. Now, I'm going to write down the two ordered pairs that I use to determine this slope. They are 1, 3, and 3, 8. Okay, let's take a look at the next example then. So again, I want to be able to calculate the slope for the line. I'm going to use this ordered pair and this ordered pair. So here I go down 2. Because I'm going down 2, I'm going to refer to that as negative 2. And then I go to the right 4. Because I'm going to the right 4, that is positive. And this simplifies to negative 1 over 2. Similarly to the last example, I'm going to write out what the two ordered pairs are. Here it's negative 3, 0, and here it's 1, negative 2. Okay, I want to go back up to the very first example then. Okay. Because my slope is a change in y over the change in x, I'm going to write the y coordinates on the top and the x coordinates in the same order on the bottom. So what basic operation goes in between the 8 and the 3 to get the 5? That's subtraction. What basic operation can I put in between the 3 and the 1 to get the 2? Again, subtraction. Let's see if this works for the other example that we did. All right, so again, I will put the change in y's on the top, and I'll put the x coordinates in the same order on the bottom. Negative 2 minus 0 is negative 2. And 1 minus a negative 3 is a positive 4. So it looks to me like to determine your slope, I'm going to subtract the y coordinates on the top, and I'm going to subtract the x coordinates on the bottom. All right, so let's write out the general slope formula then. Given 2 points, x1, y1, and x2, y2, the slope formula is m equal to, well, we'll write y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Okay, so now let's calculate the slope of the line between the 2 points. So the slope, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. I'll label x1, y1, x2, y2. So that is 7 minus a negative 4, and that's negative 5 minus 3. So 7 minus a negative 4, that's 11. Negative 5 minus 3 is negative 8. So my slope is negative 11/8. Okay, let's do the next example then. So again, my slope formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. I'll label. So negative 8 minus a negative 4. Negative 5 minus a negative 7. Well, negative 8 minus a negative 4, that is a negative 4. Negative 5 minus a negative 7, that is a positive 2. And that simplifies down to negative 2. So both of these instances, the slopes are negative. So from left to right, the line will decrease. Okay, let's take a look at the next example then. Okay, so the slope formula again, y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. So that's 1 minus 4, and 2 minus 2. That is negative 3 over 0. So in this case, this is a no slope or an undefined slope. Now, what I would like to do for this example is to plot these 2 points to see what type of line has a no slope or an undefined slope. So when I plot the 2 points, notice I have a vertical line. So I'm going to write the following now. A vertical line has no or undefined slope. Okay, one other example I want to take a look at. So again, we know the slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I'll label x1, y1, x2, y2. So here we have zero slope. So now, similar to the last example, I'm going to plot these 2 points to see what type of line I get. So notice here we have a horizontal line. So I'm going to write the following statement now. A horizontal line has zero slope. Understand the fact that zero slope and no slope are 2 completely different things. A zero slope will be a horizontal line. If you have no slope, then we know the graph is going to be a vertical line.